morning everyone. It's Saturday the 15th of August, which is crazy because like we're halfway through and it won't be long until the kids are back to school and hopefully a bit of normality, but that's chat for a different time. I haven't done one of these videos in ages. I've had loads of people messaging saying that like they hope I'll do one soon, and it's been a mixture of things, from like just home being so hectic versus like it's also now the summer holidays, which it feels like it's kind of been since March, to be honest, with the way that lockdown's been. And I've struggled to fit stuff in, and I've also felt like, well, anything that shows is going to be boring because the house was a mess. but I think next week might be the one. Really hoping that it is. We are on the snag list stage now with the house. Our sofa arrives next week, our carpet is being fitted on the hall stairs and landing and the bedroom on Wednesday next week, and things are just really moving on. Yesterday I spent most of the day, we went out in the middle of it to go visit my grandparents, have like lunch and play in the garden, and then came back and I just like cleaned, because one thing with a renovation, if you have one before, you'll know exactly what I mean. Dust gets everywhere. Even when the messy work is done, there is still the battle of you versus the dust. And I was just sick of it, so I literally blitzed the place. The only place that I need to do really is the bathroom, the family bathroom. I'm going to do that tomorrow because I just wanted to crack on today. Mark isn't here at the moment. The kids are right in front of me in the garden, which is a lovely thing to say because I've never been able to say that in this house because we've always had a manky old conservatory in the way blocking the view, so it always had to be like right there with them because otherwise I couldn't check that they were okay. But yeah, he has gone out, Mark, to get our shelves that are going here. So that is our job for today. Sorry, I was needed for a child spat because we all have them, don't we? Especially after like nearly 6 months together in a house where they just fight constantly. But anyway, yeah, so we are going to be doing that today. I'm going to be waxing the shelves. He's going to be putting the brackets up, and hopefully we can get them in nicely, which will be very exciting because then the kitchen will be pretty much finished, which, oh, well happy. I won't make this into a house video because I will do like a tour update like I do every week in another video, but I'll try and show you snippets because that's fun. One thing that's just happened though is that I've had a delivery from H&M, so I'll turn you around and show you that. Sorry, I was about to show you these and then Mark rang and then we had a plaster incident because Stan fell over, so that is on his knee now. But this is what arrived this morning. So this is the wax that I'm using on the shelves. Mark's just picked them up and said the people that we bought them from, we actually found them on Facebook Marketplace. They were so lovely and he was just chatting to them and like gabbing away and stuff. It was just cute. And I'm gonna do these, he's gonna do the brackets today. And then these are the cushions that I've gone for. So this reminds me of a custard cream, but these cushion covers from H&M are only £2.99. And if you already have cushion fillers, I already have two that are over there. It's such a cheap way of like updating your decor. Like I always go neutral so I can like mix things up with like accessories, and then you know you could take these off and put them in a box and then switch them out for like more Christmassy ones, and then you're not spending loads of money. So that was £2.99. This one was a little bit more expensive at £3.99. It's darker than it was on the website, but I think I can still work with that. And then this one might be a bit granny-ish for some people and not to everybody's taste, but I loved it. This was more expensive at £8.99, but I think it's more of a linen type one. But it's like a antique kind of floral, and I think it's really pretty. So those are what I bought. I bought one insert and then I already have two over there that I can reuse.
There's a new day to take away your sorrow, and the old ways get washed out by the rain. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this.
So Mark is home with the shelves and they look amazing. He was saying that the people that we bought them off, they're local. I'll leave their page down below, so if you want to Like, if you're local and you want to know where we got them from, then you can do. Bill and Daisy made den out of chairs in the garden. Nice work! Sorry, my mind's gone. But yeah, they are here. I'll show you them in a sec, and I'm gonna stain them. I got some lint-free cloths, so they just look like, I don't know, just like cloths really. And then we got the brie wax, and this is, or brie wax. It's a natural wax, and it's in the shade Honey. But Mark was saying that they were literally the nicest people ever. I've been talking to Diane, the lady, via Messenger and stuff, found them on Facebook Marketplace. But her husband, he makes them. He's from, where's he from? Northern Ireland. Yeah, he's nodding. But he just said they were like the nicest people, and the shelves look amazing. I don't know if you can see, these are what they are like just in natural, which is actually really nice. But the wax that I'm putting on is just kind of like quite a light one, and I'm going to do that now, and then Mark is going to start measuring up where to put the brackets. But they are huge, I don't know if you can see, and I am really chuffed with them. Oh, the lighting's gone funny. My camera can't like cope with all the change in lighting sometimes. But yeah, we're going to crack on and get these done. Hopefully they will dry quite quickly because it's nice and warm today, and then get them up, which is exciting. There's loads of things actually that I want Mark to put up today, but we'll see how we get on. But yeah, I'm gonna go and do this now.
There's no one like you, my little girl. Your eyes so blue under those brown curls.
So we've got a incredible one bracket in the wall. We're just trying to, you know, like the measurements, that's the tricky bit. You've got to work out where you want to put everything, height, and then make sure the brackets are equidistant and everything's level. But I feel like now we've got one in, we might go through a little bit quicker. Stan's having a nap. The kids are coming for a bit, and we've had to rely on like iPads and whatever just to keep them like occupied and happy while we do this, because there's just stuff everywhere. I'm really hoping that we can get these up today. It's exciting though, it's really exciting, because once these are in, aside from a random socket that needs sorting out on Monday and putting stuff in cupboards and stuff, the kitchen will officially be done. I feel like I should get one of these ribbons and like declare it open or something. I'm proper excited, but I'm gonna go back and help Mark now, so bye. So you can probably hear Mark drilling away in the background. We had an issue with the first lot of plugs that we had to put in order to attach them to the wall, but we've like put some thicker ones in, and now he's doing the second shelf. And meanwhile, I have made a den for these guys. Hi.
Hi.
And they're all just chilling in there, aren't you?
Yeah.
You happy?
Yeah.
This is proper cute. So they've been out here. It's a bit overcast now, but it's still nice enough to be outside. And are you going to show Puppy?
This is Puppy.
What's his name?
He's called Jack.
He's called Jack. Okay. And they're watching Stan's favourite at the moment, Steve and Maggie, which is like a YouTuber, and a puppet crow or something like that, but yeah, he loves it. So they're like pretending that they're camping and watching telly, which is cute. It's keeping them happy and occupied, and at least they're getting some fresh air for now while we finish this off. Need to see right now. Right, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.
So I don't know if you can see behind me, but we've done it. I definitely need to work on what do people call it, my shelfie skills, because I've never had shelves to speak before. But we put things on there that we always had in mind being on there, like my cookery box, or at least like my favourite ones, because I've got more in the cupboard there. But I'll turn around and show you. Excuse the fact that I've got some washing out on the side and the dishwasher is on. We emptied all of the remaining boxes that were in the leftover bit of the garage. So I think everything, aside from my scales and like little bits and bobs of like baking stuff, which I can't find anywhere, I'm hoping they're at my mum's, hoping. that is everything done in the kitchen. So I feel like we've finished this quarter of the space in here, and we're getting so close, and I'm so happy but also very tired. But I'll shut up and I'll show you. So this is it, and like I said, sorry in a mess. Excuse that. Excuse the baby monitor and the fact that I have stuff in the sink. These are them up. It took us absolutely ages to get all the measurements right, but I put a few random bits and bobs on here for now. Might change as like time progresses. It's just kind of one of those where you just stick things on to see how it looks, isn't it? But one thing that I wanted to show you, when I first moved into this house, this was left out in the kitchen, and it was like an old sort of tile, maybe you can see, and I think it was like a rest for like spoons and stuff. And I've kept it ever since. So it wasn't mine, it was the original owners, but they left a lot of stuff in here because it was an elderly man and we cleared all of it out basically. But I kept this, and it's like a little nod to, you know, the house and like its history, I guess, because I don't know how long it's been here, but my guess is it's quite old. So I've just put things together. This was from B&M, again, might move it around. And then I have these more cookery books. These were actually, during lockdown, I couldn't get a hold of tinned tomatoes anywhere, and a local Italian cafe really close to us was the only place that could find tomatoes, and the most expensive tin of tomatoes I've ever bought, but they are Italian, for like Italian ones. And it's like a nod to part of the kitchen and like just our past, because these are lemons which are common on the Amalfi coast, and these tiles, I saw them before we went to Amalfi, but they were in a restaurant in Amalfi where we got engaged, and it just is kind of like a nod to that, so that's why we have them. I like them anyway, but I like them even more once we got back from there. And then yeah, just like a few of my favourite cookery books and whatnot. But I am probably going to mix it around a little bit and make it look a bit more cool, because you know, kind of have people judging me for not having cool shelves, kind of. But I wanted them to have a purpose as well. Like I wanted to have somewhere where I could get my cookery books and access them really nicely. And then, like, you know, if the kids do some artwork, I could put some of that up there as well, or like some photographs. And I just want them to be homely. That's the aim anyway. Bye.
Let's go and get some viewing. Really love
So
He
hit
does,
me
doesn't
up. You know it's all I'm waiting for.
Oh, gentle.
Oh, would you hit me up? I've been waiting my whole life. Oh, for you to hit me up. I've never felt this way. I wanna turn back time. Send me some hot babe. Oh, would you stay for me if I let you in? So secretly, yeah,
Really nice. You need to wipe your face as well, don't we?
yeah, my melody. Would you stay with me if I let you in? I just like the way you are.
It's 7:15. Mark's just had to go upstairs because Stan is not a happy chappy. We're trying to find something to watch. We're in here, Bill and Daisy are in the front room. They have popcorn and they're watching a movie because they stay up a bit later. Stan's been really like, not himself today, but like emotional. I don't know if it's teeth or something. He's been really grumpy. And we, after our hard work today, can't open it. We've ordered some Lebanese food from a restaurant that my friend Jen, who does my hair, recommended to me. We had it the other week and it was amazing, and so we're having it again tonight because we're knackered and hungry, and we only just had time to feed the kids, to be honest, because by the time we finished putting these up, tidied everything up, emptied all the boxes, hoovered, like wiped everywhere down because there was dust everywhere from drilling. It was already like 5:15, so we quickly did the kids some tea, and we've been playing with them, like watching Steve and Maggie reading books, generally chatting, and now it is time to eat gorgeous stuff like this. So we've got cold meze starter to share and a kebab to share with some like rice. It's rice with vermicelli and it's really nice. Okay, you have a look then. Yeah, it feels like ages since I've done a normal at-home vlog, and now my home is completely different.
People always told me I need someone like you, someone who gets me and someone who's cool, yeah. And I like the way you are, and now I want it all.
5:30, he woke me up, and now we're watching Steve and Maggie. This is not what you want to be watching at 5:30, but he's okay because he's really cute. And I'm going to make a coffee.
The way you make me move when I'm around you, I feel so calm, so glad I found you. With the way you move, I'm gonna make a move, I'll make a move. Oh, would you stay for me if I let you in, so secretly?
So it's nearly, it is just actually 20 past 8. I've recovered a little bit. I'm really tired. We went to bed last night quite late. It was around midnight. But lockdown is hard on like relationships, especially like with all of this going on as well. So Mark and I like try and make like Friday and Saturday night, we'll try and do like a date night, which is a bit of a cringe way of putting it, but it's like the only way that I can describe what we do, like where we will eat separately from the kids and we eat, one's like stands in bed and the other two are watching a movie in the other room, and it's just to sort of like get a bit of time back for each other because you just bicker, don't you? But it was really nice. We had such a good evening. Like just watching Selling Sunset and stuff, and we had a couple of drinks and we had food, and it was just nice to sort of like have a bit of time just us two. But I am paying the price now because I've had about 5.5 hours sleep, which actually isn't too bad as a parent, but for some reason this morning it's just hit me. I don't know what we're doing today because there's so much stuff that still needs to be done around the house, and now it's falling to us because there is always stuff that needs to be done around the house, like sorting things out, but it's like you don't always want to spend all weekend doing that, especially with kids, because it gets boring for them. Daisy has just come to join me, but yeah, I'll try and do something nice like with the kids because I think it'd be good for them. I do want to put up like some more shelves at some point in the ensuite, and also like a few racks as well for hanging things on, but I don't know if we're gonna do that today. It depends how we feel, because I want to have like a nice family day as well. But I did before, I was missing my scales. Like I had a big bag of like baking stuff and like cookie cutters and sandwich cutters and all of that, and I just couldn't find it anywhere. And I went rooting in the garage earlier on this morning and I managed to find it like right at the back under loads of stuff, so I was so chuffed about that because I thought we'd lost it all. So that's what I was sorting out earlier anyway, and it's all been put away now, which is good because that officially means that everything that is meant to be in the kitchen is now in the kitchen and we're done. Apart from like a plug socket and just generally like working out like the way we want the shelves to look and stuff, that is it. I'm really pleased. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for Mark to wake up because he's lying today. I had mine yesterday, and then we will crack on. So I've just come upstairs because I wanted to clean our family bathroom, which I've done with the help of Stan and Daisy. And I have come in the ensuite now because I want to give it a clean. It's proper dusty, and the carpet and everything is going in on Wednesday, and I thought it'd be better to just try and get on top of it now and then like it just means it's all nice and tidy and whatever when we do start to like move things in here. So this is the floor, and as I said, I've already mopped that, so that's looking a lot better, but I need to clean the sink because this is all from like plasterers and stuff. It's really gross. I want to clean the toilet. I bought like hand soap and stuff. This is like one of the ones that I made, and I filled it up with one of those Carex, you know, the big refillable bag things. And then this is for our toothbrushes. We have 2 shelves here, they're going up there, which is quite exciting. And I'm going to give all of this a clean because it's really dusty and gross. This needs dusting down, and the masking tape needs removing. And I'm going to clean the shower as well, so I'm going to crack on. So I've just I've had to take my glasses off. Giving me a headache. I put them on, like I normally wear contacts. I put them on and then I just, it's like tension pain here, but then if they're not tight enough they slide down my nose, so what can you do? Anyway, you're not interested in that. Mark woke up from his lie-in earlier and said the words that I think that every mum in lockdown wants to hear, and he said, why don't you just take some time out for you? Like go out for a bit, go to Homesense and get Costa, something like that. And I was like, right, well, you don't need to ask me twice, to be honest. It's been peeing it down all morning on and off, and it's a really miserable day. Dare I say it feels autumnal, but I'm not ready for autumn just yet. I would like a few more sunny days, please. But yeah, any like other plans that we could have had, I don't think we would have enjoyed them. We were going to go somewhere local, and it was like a market, but it was outdoor, I think, and I just thought if it peed itself down and the kids would find it like boring, it would be a bad idea and a waste of money. So I've actually come out because coincidentally I had a last minute work email, which just now meant that I've had to come out and get some supplies for a brand thing, which is like not ideal on a Sunday when you need to get it tomorrow, like to them for tomorrow, but it's just one of those things. So I've come to like it's like Tesco and M&S and Boots and stuff all on one big strip. I've come here first, then I'm going to return some tiles that we don't want anymore to Tops Tiles because they're slightly too big for what we need. It's for like this alcove space in our family bathroom where the window used to be, so I'm going to take those back and then maybe pick up some alternatives while I'm there, and then check out a shutter place to compare to a place that we found online for our bedroom, and then maybe go to Homesense and Costa. It's one of those, you get offered this opportunity to come out and do something for yourself, and then I feel like it's typical women, we end up like doing all the stuff that needs to be done first. But I'm gonna go get my mask on and do a quick run around here, and then get back in the car and go somewhere else. I've been listening to Hamilton as well, and I'm just feeling really chilled. I absolutely love it. If you've not seen it yet on Disney Plus, it's wicked, or just listen to it on Spotify and think it's amazing. But anyway, I'm gonna go. How awkward for everyone, it gets stuck on your hearing aid. I do annoy myself sometimes because all week long I crave time on my own. And then I come out, and then after a while I'm like, oh, I should get back. It's not fair, like, I should be with the kids. I'm such an idiot. I was gonna queue at Costa and get a coffee, but then the queue was going so slowly, and you know when you're like, I don't even want a coffee that bad, really. So I've come back to my car, but I did go to Homesense. There was a queue for Homesense, timed that well, because when I came out there were like 10 people waiting to go in, so that went well. I'll show you quickly now, because when I get home I know I'm going to be like, mama, mama. So the first purchase was a posh bag of Mediterranean crisps, because apparently I have no self-control, And then these are so weird, these things that I brought. I've always wanted one of these, and I thought it would be good for the ensuite. It was $2.99, and is it a loofah or one of those back scratchy scrub off your dead skin sticks? We're really selling that. But I also thought like that'd be nice to have that in the ensuite. The shower, I showered in it this morning, and it's huge, and it just felt really like luxurious, and for a second I didn't think that I was in my own home until the kids came in, and then I remembered I definitely was. This was my favourite thing that I bought, and I just thought it was beautiful, but it's this little country jug. It's like a tin one. It was $7.99, and I just thought it was gorgeous, you know, for like flowers or anything like that. It's by the brand, oh, it's the Royal Horticultural Society one, so that's interesting. So yeah, I picked that up, and then oh, don't you love it? It's really pretty. And then how many times can I say it? I was pathetic, and I know there are going to be some people watching this who like or hate me. I bought a pumpkin stack. I know you can't really see it because it's in bubble wrap. I'll try and like, do I open it up? I'm going to try it. I don't want it to break, so I'm not into it. But it's like pottery, but it's made to look like rope, like twine. And it's got little gold stem. So I picked that up because, I don't know, there was Halloween stuff everywhere. And I thought, oh my god, it's so early, it's only August. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I like that, and I like this. Pumpkins! And I ended up picking that one up, so I got that. And then, finally, I got 2 candles. So the first one, oh, the girl was so lovely at the till, she was so nice. We were having a right old chat about candles and autumn and whatever. This one is pumpkin spice, which again is autumnal. But oh, I do love pumpkin. I do love candles in autumn, and I thought I would just get that and like stash it away. And we were just both saying that like it's one of those at the moment where this year just feels like I'm so done with it in so many ways, but then it's been like fantastic in others. But I just want to kind of move on. I keep looking forward to say like autumn and winter and Christmas, and thinking like hopefully by the time we get to that point a lot of this will be behind us. But then you hear things like second waves and all that. Anyway, going on a tangent, meant to be showing you my last thing, which was another little candle, but it was just really, really pretty. Although I have to say, trying to smell them through a mask is an interesting task, because the first time I did it I thought, oh, that one's not very good, I really can't smell anything. And then I was like, it's because you're wearing a mask, you dipshit. So you could really tell which ones were good by the fact that you could actually smell them with a mask on. But this, oh, it's really pretty. This one is white magnolia and apple, and it's just got a little wooden lid, and it's only a tiny one, but I really like the scent. If you ever go to Homesense, always look out for the DW Home candles, because they are the best one. But yeah, that was my little mini haul, some treats to myself, because everything at the moment that I've been buying has mainly been things like tiles or school uniform, and I haven't gotten anything that like I wanted to buy in ages. You know when you're like, oh, I'm just gonna get that because it's really pretty or whatever. This is my favourite picture though. I think I'm gonna put some like flowers in it or something, and I think it'll look really cute in the kitchen. Yeah, I'm dead chuffed with that. But I'm gonna go home now and cuddle my babies so I can stop feeling bad about not being at home. I am annoyed with myself because this week as well I've taken them to my mum's, and they played in the sprinkler in her garden. We've been to 2 parks. We've been to my grandparents, we've had paddling pool days, and you know when you just think like you're not you're not a bad mum, but the guilt gets to me and I'm really annoying. I'm sure some of you are like, Charlotte, just enjoy the peace, but I suck at it. I'm going to try and find, you know when you just full of stuff everywhere. But yeah, I'm going to go home now. I'm going to make some dough ball dough and pizza dough to make pizzas and the Pizza Express Polo salad, and relax, to be honest, because I want to relax. Although I do have to help Mark with some shelves and stuff, so I better hightail it out of here and go and see my family. This is a very chatty vlog, isn't it? I can only apologise.
At all.
box to put your school ones in. Yeah? I'm excited. This looks fun. And what about your hair? Let's do the ear and oh, Jay, you're gonna look so cool at school. Sorry, did I not your glasses? I did that. Let me see. Oh no! Let me see. What a cool girl. Right, go and show him. Come back and tell me what he says.
Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do?
So I am at that stage now where I definitely can feel that I got up at 5:30. I'm just knackered. I feel like I've not stopped today, but I've just come upstairs because I've not seen it yet, but Mark has put our shelves up and a little handrail. Can you see? And this, I'll turn you around. In fact, what I'm gonna do is make it look pretty, and then I'll show you properly. That's a good idea. So here we go. These are the shelves that Mark put up, and I'm so chuffed with them. Look how fancy this is. I'm well happy. And then I found this on Amazon, I think it was, so he's put that up as well. The towels at H&M, and then this you kind of saw this morning, and there's me. And then I just love this. I've got a towel up on here. We've got one of these, it's like a duck board up at the moment. We might try and have something else there, I'm not sure yet. And then this is the shower, and I gave that a good clean inside this morning. But I do think the outside here could do with a bit of a wipe, so I might do that now. But I'm so happy, but also very tired. This has been like a really eventful weekend. We've got loads of stuff sorted out, but I want to go to bed now.
No, you couldn't stand tall.
Hey Stan, I love you. I love you.
Why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the
Here's the most pampered puss. What about